Everyone, I am in Santa Cruz. I got here last night at like 5 p.m. and the surf is pumping. What does any surfer do when the surf's pumping and you rock up to a new town? You paddle out and surf for 3 hours. I ran up and I jumped off the rocks into the water and surfed until dark, and then I had no idea how to get in. So I had to sort of like paddle around and watch people. There was like only a couple of us left out because it was so late. I made it out all right. I then went to sleep for about 5 hours, woke up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and then paddled out again all morning, and I only just got out again. It's like 10 a.m. So I am getting my surf on, which is great. The surf is absolutely amazing. Susan and Tim, the people who I stayed with up at Mill Valley, San Francisco in the Bay Area, their daughter lives just down the road here in Monterey. So she's up here surfing for the weekend and climbing, and has invited me to go climbing with her. I'm absolutely stoked. Surfed out. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to take this camera for a stroll around the lighthouse here in the point and show you the waves in a second. But for now, I'm drinking my coffee in the sunroom in front of the van, watching people catch some rad waves. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you where I'm at. That's my morning coffee view. Pretty stoked about that. I didn't break my phone. Yeah, nothing else to it. This is life. This is a good part of life. From meetings in Silicon Valley with some rad humans doing some rad things, to sitting on beaches in Santa Cruz surfing my nana off. Such a good time.
You are going on a run. Let's get scratching.
Yo!
Hello!
I'm in the car with Tay Ray, Lana Del Tay Ray.
Sure.
I've made up a new nickname for her. Keegan likes to call her Tay Ray. Now I'm in Santa Cruz and we're about to go for a climb together. So, adventures all around. Where are we going climbing at?
We're going to a place called Castle Rock. It's in the Santa Cruz Mountains.
Yeah.
And it's super nice sandstone.
Oh, right. Back to Wollongong, Sydney
I know,
area.
yeah, that's why it's my favorite crag, because it's like Mount Kira.
Well, I'm much better at surfing than I am climbing. But that's what we're up to today, and Tay Ray's going to feature on our vlog.
Yay!
And woohoo, we're all excited about that.
I've watched all of the videos.
You're finally here in the mix. Or Lana Del Tay, where are we?
We're at Castle Rock.
We're at Castle Rock.
Yay!
Where are we at, Tay Ray?
Still at Castle Rock. Still sitting by my car, waiting for my friends. But we're writing a note.
I think they ditched us.
If anyone was gonna ditch this climbing trip, it was gonna be me. What if this is the whole joke? Like,
They're like,
oh, we're gonna give Taylor a taste of her own medicine.
Taylor usually ditches, but now they're ditching you. Nah, I don't know. They're probably gonna come soon.
Man, I just want to surf.
We found Tay-Tay's friends. Hello, Tay-Tay's friends. We're about to climb the platypus. How fitting is that? They take me to the only Australian named crag and thing.
I like your beanie.
But
Dude,
nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
Let's send some climbs up the hill.
Look around.
Often, you can find me climbing towards my dreams. When it comes to climbing mountains, I don't give myself much slack. Fuck yeah, Taylor.
Yes.
Woo! Yeah, you're killing it. Boss ass bitch.
That's not vlogging. Alright, Lana Del Tay, what are you doing?
I'm using Adele's rope for the first time.
taking
before
Adele's.
she
She deserves it.
How do you feel about this, Adele?
It's just because I love her.
Ah.
Look at this woman.
That's so nice.
Well,
What do you got in your hands there, Tay-Tay?
A Cliff Bar.
Oh, a what?
Thanks, Cliff Bar.
Pretty sure that's what Cliff Bar wants you to do.
Rappel
down with a
while
Cliff Bar.
eating Cliff Bars.
But it's delicious, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Nut-filled butter.
Yeah, it is.
Shit, yeah.
And other times, I just like to hang out. Living life in Asia is sure to flip my world upside down.
How was that?
That was awesome.
It was awesome. You sent it. We talked a bunch of shit. Ate a bunch of Cliff Bars.
drink some kombucha
Drank some kombucha. But now we're heading back down the mountain.
to go surf in Santa Cruz.
So we're going to try go for an afternoon surf. And then we're going to try go for a nighttime surf under the moonlight. We're going to Pleasure Point to surf there first. And then we're going to go for a night surf at Cow Bay. I have to go get my van before they tow it, but good luck towing it. It's really fucking heavy. I don't think you can do it.
Yeah, I don't even think they'd try. They'd probably just give you a ticket.
They'd be like, all right, and then I won't pay it because I'm going to Mexico.
Sweet. Yeah.
Shit,
Just
yeah.
leave your van there. We're going back anyways.
We're winning. All right. So we just got out of the surf and we actually have a stowaway. we were like hanging out at my van. And then all of a sudden in the distance, Taylor hears this. And it was actually our friend that we named Pirate. Pirate.
Her name's not Pirate.
We call it Pirate because look at that eye. So anyway, we thought that Pirate was abandoned. But it turns out that we just stole a cat because we took it to, not the SPCA, it was like
Friends of Animals Shelter.
Friends of Animals Shelter, which is in downtown Pacific Grove, so the next town over from Monterey. We went there and they scanned the microchip and they found all these numbers and we called them all.
One was a mental health rehabilitation hotline.
We then called up Eric, who is the cat's owner, and it turns out that Eric lives right across from where my van is.
Where we found the cat.
So we literally took the cat for a surf. We stole a cat and went surfing, which has been a fun day for the
We
cat.
thought we were doing the right thing.
We did do the right thing. We're amazing people. We're really amazing people. On the corner of Dutra and what's this street called? Jefferson. So this is Dutra and Jefferson. The people live in this house right here. My van is parked right there. And the cat came and met us at the van, pretty much at the corner of this property.
On the other side of their fence.
On the other side of their fence. So what did we do? We pretty much stole their cat.
And then just went surfing.
Went surfing with the cat. This is going to be on YouTube, and they know my van and have been watching my YouTube videos.
So their cat's go.
They're going to know that we took their cat surfing. But they were stoked. They were totally okay with us stealing their cat.
Yeah, they thought it was funny.
Yeah, I think they thought it was good.
It was funny.
Names?
I'm Alyssa.
Alyssa?
I'm Owen.
Erwin? Elwin? These guys are the people we stole the cat off. We re-delivered their cat, but they watched our videos, so I decided I would put them on the videos. Do you have anything to say to YouTube, guys? What do you think of solar power? This is everybody else. They're all egging them on. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to watch all the other videos.
Yeah.
All right, so it's always good to get out and do some ecology in the wild. And these are the Fantastic Four. They're looking for crawdaddies, which
Call me Crawdaddy.
which are just crayfish
Oh my god, Joel can be Crawdaddy.
in Australian. I just got named Crawdaddy. I'm actually just swimming around and hanging out, but they're doing actual science work. So basically, the girls are setting up a randomized transect with a randomized quadrant study with inside of that. And they're picking up speciation within their quadrants. Just And Amelia?
Yeah, just crayfish.
All right. And then what's the research question?
How does environmental factors affect where crayfish are found? So that's like substrate, temperature, like density of the trees above.
Mm-hmm. So there's a bunch of...
There's one just outside of our fucking transect.
God damn it, Crawdaddy. Get inside of the transect. So basically a bunch of independent variables, and they're going to test the dependent variable, which is the population of crayfish. So, pretty cool study.
They sink really fast.
Out here in the Carmel River. It's really hard to see, but like just right down there, you can probably see it, is one of the crayfish. It's like right there. And that's what they're trying to study. It's always nice to get out and do some environmental research. This is kind of like the life that I gave up to drive a solar powered camper van. So at times when you can still have that in your life and enjoy the great outdoors while studying them and understanding them, I think it's great. And seeing new scientists come up and study things at a university level, I think is great. It's such a fun experience, and I can remember a lot of times where I'd been sitting there studying kangaroos for hours and hours on end, and just the fun learning how to study and look at something objectively and researching it pretty in depth. Sitting there watching kangaroos fight, play, pretty much eat the whole day and sleep isn't the most fun thing, but you make it fun and you enjoy it, and it's really good to be back out here and watching other people do it. This is it. This is the crayfish. It's well and truly dead, and as I said, it's a bit stinky, but that's science. Sometimes you have to get your hands stinky to find the wildlife here. Kind of looks exactly like a lobster, except it grows only in aquatic environments, non-marine environments. This water's pure fresh, flowing from the mountains, very cold. It wouldn't do too well out in the ocean, I don't think. But anyway, that's what it looks like. This is what the girls are getting underway. That is how you do science. Well, at least riparian biological science, aquatic semi-terrestrial science, and they did a great job. Finish up for the day. I think it's time that me and Tay or Tay Ray or Lana Del Tay Ray go surfing. I'm looking forward to that.
Worry about that too much.
Right,
So we were just rolling down to Carmel by the sea, and we found this rad chick. She's hanging off the side of the fucking...
Luckily, hopefully there's not going to be a
She's
shot.
hanging off the side of Mary. We're trying to find a parking spot so that we can surf these rad little waves out here.
I mean, Elliot's going to be like super stoked that you guys are here right now.
Oh yeah, is she bringing a camera?
There's like no surf, I'll just go play in the water.
I don't think so. I mean, now the fact that you guys are just going to go play in the water, I want to go just play in the water.
Let's go play in the water.
I'm gonna... It is closeout shore break barrels, but we have friends here, so this is where we're surfing. What's it called? Carmel by the Sea. It's a beautiful little town. If you ever get a chance to check out this part of the world, come and see it. Will not disappoint. Well, this is a pretty beautiful beach. batteries are completely dead. I go up the hill and it just went BMS shut the whole van down. For this one exercise, we'll take it down to 38. Well, I mean, it's not going to kill the batteries, not if we just do it once, just to get us out of this pinch. I just thought this would be a great time to show you guys what happens under our van here.